what are some of your favorite racing games? They could be retro, they could be modern day racing games. Let me know in the chat, and if you're catching this on the replay, let me know down in the comments. But let's not waste any more time. Let's head over to the main system. I'm going to reset it right now, and let's head over to the Sega Genesis. Here we go. EA Sports. This is Mario Andretti Racing. A game, like I said, I never knew it even existed. And I tried this out for the first time during our member stream. So we were trying this out with all the cave dwellers. We had some fun with it. But here we go. Let's get into this. Now, last night, I tried out the first two cars. And I want to do the third one. The sprint car, I think, is the one we didn't try. But let me go into options real quick. I forget what we had in here. Driver view is nose cam, but we changed that. We changed this mid-game, and we found out there were some really cool camera views on here. Let's see what colors we got. Red, yellow, orange. We got like a teal. Black looks cool. I always like black cars. It's like a dark blue. I like that one. Green is cool. We can go purple. And back to red. Let's go with, kind of like the black car. Let's go with the black car. So here we go. This is our grid position. And we're all the way in the back, so we got a ways to catch up. Mysticles, what's going on? Trisalon is a bizarre racing game on the Dreamcast. Oh, I love Dreamcast. I actually got to clean out the lens on my my Dreamcast. I've been having some trouble. Oh man, and I already spun out. I've been having some trouble with my Dreamcast. It stops reading the discs a little ways through. I gotta mess with that and definitely fix that on there. I keep spinning out. We're on like a mud track. Do you see that kicking up from the tires? This is crazy. What's up, Doc? Doc Ancient DVT is here. What's going on? Oh my god, I am awful right now. Alright, we found out we have a competitor view. Up at the top, we can see our competitor. I gotta go easy on these turns. Oh, look at that. I thought I was going easy enough, and I'm still spinning out. So far, the game is... we tried this one out last night a little bit. I'm just trying out the other car, which is really hard to handle. But I played this for the first time last night, and it was so cool. I'm really enjoying this one, and I want to get better at it, because it's a little tricky. But tonight, in case anybody missed the intro, we're going to be playing 3 different racing games on the Sega's Tower of Power. The Genesis, the Sega CD, and the 32X. Right now, we're on the Genesis with Mario Andretti Racing. We're going to follow that up with a Sega CD game, Formula 1 Beyond the Limit. And we're going to end off on the 32X with Virtual Racing. I forget how many laps were in this. Man, this mud track is really hard to handle here. We're in 10th place right now. We definitely did not have a mud track when we tried this last night. We're on the 6th lap. Was it 9 laps? I think it was 9 laps. I seem to not be able to get out of 10th place here. But it's so cool that you could change the view at the top and actually watch a competitor's view. We also changed that again and see our rear view, which is definitely handy when you got, other racers behind you trying to pass you. And then from there you can look at the track and see your stats overall, which is definitely useful as well. But it's so cool. I had never seen a game do that before, where you actually can change the view and see a competitor's view on screen with you. That's incredibly original, to me at least. I've never seen any other games do that. Wow, we are just absolutely... You know what? I think we got lapped. Did we get lapped? And that's why I can't get out of 10th place no matter what? Oh, this is final lap. Okay, 10 laps. Yeah, look, see, I'm passing guys, but we're not changing position, so I got lapped somewhere along the way. We're going to try one of the other cars right after this race, guys. Yeah, this looks like that's the end right there. Man, that was awful. What a pitiful showing right there. Coming in 10th place. Mrs. Matt Cave is here. Says, I come in and you are in double-digit place and getting lapped to get your head in the game. Oh my god, she's gonna throw something at me. I gotta play better. I think I did best with the stock car, actually. So let's go to the stock car. And let's change it. Let's go with blue this time. Let's do a blue stock car. Alright, here we go. We're on pavement. Let's go. We're on asphalt. Let's do this. A view that you don't suck in? Thanks. Thank you. Jeez. Let's go with the rear view, see if anybody's behind me. So far, no. Okay, come on. So let's get up here. Gonna use the brake a little bit. There we go. We're in ninth. See, we're already making progress. I do got to keep in mind that I can pit if I start to lose traction. I can get new tires. You know, this is one of those games, you know, very similar to something like Gran Turismo, where it's more of a simulator rather than an arcade game. But like I said earlier, we want to talk about like kind of overall presentation of these games as well. So let's talk about first the controls. Controls are pretty tight in this game. You know how a lot of racing games, especially retro ones, like it feels like almost no matter what you're doing, it's trying to pull you into the wall or off the track. This one obviously has a bit of that as you gain momentum, but it's not that extreme. Like, it's manageable. You see, like, I can kind of go back and forth between the brake and the gas and maintain control. Wasn't doing that before on the dirt track, but it was so slippery. But it doesn't feel like I'm fighting, like, this ultimate pull that's gonna, like, just wreck my car. I feel like I'm actually in control here. So, honestly, like, I gotta... Like, if I was to grade the controls of this game, I'd give this game's controls an A+. Like, this is a solid racing game as far as controls go, especially for this generation of gaming. Really, really solid. So let's talk about graphics, the look of the game. Considering it's 16-bit and it's got a very familiar look to a game like Rad Racer, though better graphics than Rad Racer because that was an 8-bit game. I think it looks really good. The environments look good in the background, though not very detailed, but a lot of games like this, they didn't have heavily detailed backgrounds. There's not a lot of detail on the road. The roadway, we're getting every once in a while, you see a little hint of like yellow lines, but they're almost invisible. So the roadway is basically just a dull gray, so it's not that great to look at, like not a whole lot of texture or anything like that. So roadway's not looking too great. The cars look pretty cool. Oh, look at that spin out that just happened. We just took second place. No rear tail lights on the car or anything like that, so not a heavy amount of detail. But the functionality of the game is good, and that is always more important than the graphics. I'm actually feeling the car start to lose control. I think I actually need to pit and repair this car. You can see it starting to wobble. That's actually an interesting indicator to kind of tell you, like, hey, you need to put some work into the car. I'm curious, though, how far I can push this before it would force me to pit. The pit's right there on the left-hand side. We're even getting... You hear that? So let's talk about sound design. There's actually voiceovers in this. Every once in a while, you get some voiceovers in some of these retro games, and that actually came through pretty clear. You know, it sounded like I was listening to it through a headset as the driver, so that's pretty cool. I like when simulators like this will do things like that and really kind of immerse you into the experience. So sound design, when it comes to that, is pretty cool. The engine sounds, almost compare them to like listening to a chainsaw for a while, so... Not the greatest... Oh, I'm losing control. Oh! I ran out of gas! We need fuel! Oh my god, we actually ran out of gas! I am like on fumes right now. I gotta get to the pit. Can we make it? Oh man, and the tread on the tires is reducing this. So the T over there is the tread, and F was fuel, which I was not paying attention to. So here we go. We got a little sequence here. We're gonna try to refuel here. We lost some places here. We only have like two what's it called? Laps to go here, and it dropped us all the way to 9th. I really should have pit earlier to take advantage of that. I think a couple other guys did pit as well. So we're gonna try to work our way around them. Yeah, you see the tread is back up and the fuel is back up. So that's something you definitely got to keep an eye on. But we lost a lot of ground here. Definitely immersive. I gotta say, this. I wish I played this as a kid. I had no idea this game existed. Thank you so much for watching that video. Be sure to click that like button and stick around for more content like this right here.